Greetings, Flesh Wound Horror freaks, and welcome to Flesh Wound Horror Live, where it is once again time for Todd to spread his box so we can see what's inside.
Looks like someone's trying to stick something in my box.
I know, a little rough there.
Jeez, dude. Oh, well, there's the one from you right there. You can kind of see it.
Fuck you, Todd. It's not even a minute in yet, but that's your fault. You made me do it, Todd. Made me do it.
No, you can just like restrain yourself and be
those
good.
marks on your box have nothing to do with me. You fell down the stairs, Todd.
Okay. What was the staircase?
You fell. They both fell down the stairs.
All right, so it is. It's my
it
large
was the
box.
owl that done it.
My resubscribing box.
I've got a massive box coming because you've got the new stuff, but I've got a lot of some partner labels stuff.
Yeah, I got other stuff in here too. I don't remember though, but it's mostly new stuff because I try to stay up to date. So
yeah, I was gonna say, well, that's sweet. What up, Swaggy? What up, Ben, Brian, everyone in the chat? How are you doing tonight?
You've been just buying the packages. That's what I'm saying. You got to do the subscription, Dan.
Yeah,
I know you were going to this year, but you couldn't get it to work.
Well, I didn't realize. I thought you were paying in 12. I didn't realize you were.
We don't need to talk about my finances, Dan, on air.
Oh, my bad. I was just saying I would have needed to pay in 12, and it wasn't letting me pay in 12 for some reason. So I'll talk about mine. 12 would have worked. I just didn't want to do that in 4 payments. Nice.
Or one.
Vacation's coming up.
I like the trauma movies you guys are highlighting every day. Well, thank you, Swaggy G.
Yeah, thank you.
You got a stack of ones ready to go too. No, you were today, Dan. What was today? What was the one today? Bugged.
Bugged was the film today, which
was that for Black History Month?
I guess it does qualify, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, that was kind of the marketing campaign. It's Friday meets Eight-Legged Freaks.
It made me want to watch that one, but that's when I think maybe we'll cover in February for just do that. And what's another? I know Death by Temptations is the obvious one, but we'll think.
Yeah, did we do that? Maybe we didn't.
I'm sure we reviewed it, but we haven't done it on the new trauma shows where we're highlighting 2 films.
Yeah. So
and if we did, it would have been in not the video era. I know this is our first box from Vinegar Syndrome in a while that doesn't have a new trauma upgrade. I think we've been getting quite a few.
I've still got my fingers crossed for Rowdy Girls. I feel like that makes a lot of sense from trauma.
I want a Chosen One upgrade.
I feel like that's got to be one. If they can do it, they will. I mean, Carmen Electra, I feel like that probably sell fairly well.
I own 2 DVDs on that one because one of them, what? I'll tell the story now. I don't care. Because one of them stopped working because there was an error on those discs, so I just switched it with the Netflix one. back. This is how long ago on Netflix. So my statute of limitation has expired. This is so far back. This is before Netflix put stickers on the discs when they just slid the disc in there and said. So I just swapped them out, and I didn't even know. Should I cut this out or fuck you, Netflix?
Suck our dick, Netflix.
No, I would never do such a thing. But now, but because of that, and I know they're prone to failing, at least the first pressing, I ended up getting a backup one. So,
okay, there you go. I wouldn't mind seeing that be one of the titles. I don't think it's impossible. I forget what the production year was on that.
How many DVDs did you guys lose from Netflix?
It's a lot that rented a bunch of stuff from Blockbuster before the fall. I know that. So yeah, I got a lot coming. Thank you everybody for hanging out for that much shorter Hat Man special.
Shorter. Yeah, that was your longest one in a while, Dan.
No, it was shorter than the last one.
What, your last one was over 4 hours?
The last one was over 4 hours.
Okay.
So yes.
Okay, well there you go. The one time you don't tell me how short it's going to be is the one time it's shorter. Yeah, no one's.
I did finally get a bunch of that TerraVision stuff in, which took a long time. They were way behind on shipping, but I got pictures, Hollowsgate. They did a podcast. I don't even remember the channel where they kind of said like, yeah, we probably shouldn't have announced like 30 things that we were going to put out during Halloween. So
what's BC Butcher? That's a Trauma film.
Trauma film with Kato Kalin.
Yes, I'm still
kind of an oddball one too. It's kind of
they like the wasn't it the girl was like 13. She directed it in her backyard.
Yeah, with Kato Kalin.
Yeah,
just telling her OJ stories.
So, but yeah, but well, that's when we may cover.
Welcome, Dave 4K. Do we buy shirts from Fright Rags? Yeah, actually. I think I actually recently I haven't bought shirts in a while because I just have a closet full of horror shirts, but I ordered a couple things off of Terror Threads and Gutter Garbs recently. Haven't done Fright Rags in a minute. I have to check.
Isn't that Fright Rags? The mystery, the one they used to do that.
I think so.
It's the Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 naughty shirt. That was Fright Rags, right?
Yeah. I'm kind of at that point, and I even liquidated some, but like my closet is ridiculously full. There's just more shirts than I can ever wear. So, but I bought the 2 new Reanimator ones, which I think that was Terror Threads, or it might have been Gutter Garbs. Reanimator and Bride of Reanimator. I have those coming.
Nice.
Those look cool.
All right. All right. Well, I guess here we go. And Ben ordered a bunch of Toxic Avenger stuff from Gutter Grabs recently.
Cool.
Good man. Just in time for the 50th. Or it is the 50th now. All right. Well, let's get in the box.
Let's spread the box.
Because I'll just start talking about trauma if you keep bringing it up, guys. All right. Let's see. I don't even remember. See, it's not even that. Well. Yeah, see, it's not even that much. All right. Let's see what it is. All right. I do see subscriptions or package stuff, so that's good.
Sweet.
So our first one. So there we go. Forgotten Galley. Galley. Jesus. Jelly. What number is this
Volume
one?
6. Volume 6. Yes. Yeah. I have that coming as well.
I don't even remember what films are in this one, so let's find out.
I know there's one well-known one.
Okay. Yes, there's a well-known one.
Nice.
Notice he's not on the cover on that one, just saying. Oh, Naked You
Die. Yeah.
Are these
Bloodstained Shadow, yeah. Those all had DVDs.
These are all known ones too.
This was like not really on the obscure side, which I thought was interesting. I mean, again, I'm sure they're first for a lot of people.
Didn't this one have a couple other Blu-rays? One from Short Night of Glass Dolls has a couple.
That had a couple because that one also had Twilight Time. I was gonna say.
Okay, yeah, it's another one in the same box set. That's what I was trying to.
Yeah, Jal. And the DVDs were shit. You could buy that in Best Buy back in the day. So
now you can't buy any DVDs in Best Buy.
No, you can't buy any, but even when you still could, I still remember the glory days where you could go and buy fucking like SS Camp at Best Buy along with Happy Gilmore. The good old days.
The good old days. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna do the finger gimmick on this one, even though you can't see anything. But Black Cat 1 and 2. You fan of these films?
I remember liking those quite a bit. I did not order them yet because it's not a immediate sellout sort of thing. So I think you'll enjoy those if you haven't seen them.
Is this a VSA? The packaging's a little different. It's got a book inside. That's why I was checking.
I can't keep track anymore. What's a VSA and what's a VSU?
I don't think this
Yeah.
was, because I believe this one was included in the pack.
Careful.
No, well, there's still nothing, but I'll just finger it just to be
Yeah.
safe. Yes.
It doesn't show it, but
And hey, Dan, remember side boob doesn't count. So should I just show it?
I think YouTube, it doesn't care. Side boob might as well be like open lips at this point. You never know with YouTube.
All right, so there's that. I'm looking forward to checking these out.
Did you get the Coffin Joe set? I see that mentioned.
I haven't got it in yet. No, I know Amazon just got it back on stock. Back in.
Yeah, I got it, and I'm gonna have to do the replacement. I got it off Diabolic though, so I'm gonna have to see how that works.
Arrow's pretty easy. Here's one I'm glad we finally got a disc for in the US, and that is
Little Darlings. Yes, I probably will get it. I was having trouble justifying the price, but yeah, not the most raunchy of sex comedies though.
I don't even really consider it a sex comedy. This is like a coming of age comedy, really.
Yeah, more coming of age, but it still kind of qualifies. It's
been a long time, but if you tell me this is a sex comedy we're going to watch, I'm going to be disappointed. See, that's the difference, I think.
Yeah,
but it's a very good coming of age. But it is. Yes, technically sex comedy.
Sex comedy for prudes like Ozzy. He might like that one. It might be sex comedy light.
All right. What else?
Shout out Jess Grimm.
All right. Oh, that's why it seems like there's less in here. Okay. Because this. I got the freeway box for the
yeah, it's a nice box. Yeah. It's a nice box. I didn't get the box though.
I know.
I have the movies.
Yeah.
And they're both wonderful.
So, but these were stuck inside, which there we go. Okay, I finally grabbed this one just in time.
Oh, nice. Is that going out of print?
Isn't this one of the ones that was... There was two I grabbed right at the nick of time. I thought that was one of them.
That's kind of like the bulk of my order. There were a few random things now that are under 1,000 that I slept on. Like I just got Fortress in America and
oh, you did finally?
Yeah, few that I mean, I'm all basically just about caught up after my next order. Gotta love some Paul Naschy 4K.
Yeah, I don't remember. Maybe this one wasn't close to going out. Maybe I'm thinking of the last orders. I know I got some. Okay, which one's this? Okay,
yeah. I mean, I had it, so maybe it has dropped. But good Indonesian horror, Susanna, the Barbara Steele of Indonesia. I have that coming. Yeah, very nice looking set.
This one was one of the monthlies. Yeah, I don't know anything about this one.
She's legendary in Indonesia. I'm excited to pop that in when I get it.
Well, I can always cover it.
Yeah, I'm down.
I know this is one you... Well, maybe we'll do that. Yeah, the one you've been excited for.
Yeah, Horrible Dr. Hitchcock. That I do have coming. Oh, that's really cool looking art.
Yeah, so, okay. So, yeah, now we got another one with a book inside.
Very cool.
Just in case. All right. Okay, we did use this art. Good. Yeah, see, all the art on this I love. Because we also use this piece.
Very
great
cool.
Piece of art. This piece, another great piece of art. What do we use on the disc? Okay, the disc is the same as the outer box, but yeah, I do like this art. All of them on this one. Not a complaint on any of them.
Did you get well, it's not from Vinegar Syndrome, but Blonde Death? Because that went shockingly fast. I ordered that just in time.
No, I did not. Who put it out?
Was it Saturn's Core? Somebody in the chat can help me.
Okay. Yeah, there was a couple. I was like, yeah.
I think it's it could. I'm not 100% sure. It might have been Agfa. I'm not sure.
All right. Here was one I was like really surprised that got announced. And is this our first Nick Cage on VinSyn?
That I believe is Nick Cage's Vinegar Syndrome debut.
So
Yes.
I'm really glad. I actually grabbed this on digital when it was on sale just because
Yeah.
there's no good physical release, and now there is.
Yeah, I'm going to get it probably next month. My order was kind of big, so I was like, that'll last.
Well, this is a
month.
good one to keep an eye on and wait till the sale, just as long as the stock doesn't dip.
Yeah, you never know.
That's what I'm saying. You just got to keep track of stock.
That's one of those things that could surprise you, and it just sells out.
All right, here we go. The VSU. The one. All right, that is Southern Comfort.
Ooh, I like Southern Comfort. That's a
I
good
do
movie.
too. This is technically an upgrade because I have that Shout Factory one.
It was a very popular movie overseas, but like it just didn't catch on in the US for some reason. Walter
Yeah.
Hill's even talked about it. He's like, it just people were indifferent to it in the US, but
Well, because they were still coming off of Deliverance. I mean, it was probably too soon for it.
yeah,
And it was
yeah.
marketed as basically the same thing.
Powers Booth never squealed like a pig.
This slip's all right.
That's pretty cool.
I wish we would have had the original artwork somewhere on it.
Yeah, that if you haven't seen it though, that is a very good movie.
Yeah. Think it is as good or better than Deliverance because they're always going to be compared.
Mm,
Yeah, Deliverance is the better movie.
yeah.
But
I have no problem if you like Deliverance. I think you'll enjoy Southern Comfort.
Yeah.
It's a Cajun version of Deliverance, essentially.
With less pig squealing.
With less Ned Beatty getting his cheeks.
He did regret that, right?
Of course he did. You got to think back then. I was like, okay, that's kind of ballsy taking that role.
Yeah. Notice it wasn't Bert getting his butt cheeks murdered. But yeah, that's everything for the bus.
You give that one to Ned. My character will be really mad about it.
So we got Southern Comfort, Red Rock Rest.
Nice.
Well, there's the freeway slip. But what did I put in it?
What up, Riverman?
And the Werewolf and the Vampire Woman. And
so it's a good package.
Yeah.
Good package.
Little Darlings. Yes, got to get my finger out. That's what she said. Black Cat 1 and 2.
It's a good mixture of genres too.
This is probably the one I'm going to watch first, though.
I was going to say that's essential.
It's and they're all. I haven't watched a lot of these in quite a while. Death Smiles. Yeah. Wait, is it? No, Death Smiles is a Murderer isn't the one on here. What's the?
Death
Carries a Cane.
Carries a Cane. Yeah.
I got a couple Blu-rays on that one or DVDs on that one too, just to try to get the best version from overseas.
It is, like you said, though, not really what I would call obscure, since they've had multiple physical media releases, but still great set.
I agree.
So what else do you got? We got another mystery movie coming tomorrow, Todd.
Yeah, hopefully, as long as I don't get stormed out.
Yeah. What is it? Just raining, Todd? I mean,
oh, Jesus, here we go.
The California thing.
No, it's more than that. It's not the rain that's the problem. It's the flooding.
Yeah. I guess. I don't know.
You say that, then if I get flooded out of my house, you're going to feel like an asshole, Dan. Because
it's not life-threatening. I'll put it that way. Not life-threatening weather, I don't think. Or is it? I don't know. Maybe I missed something. Maybe it's Twisters, the Cali edition.
I don't know. We've had those Twisters last time. I have no idea what to expect.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just fuck. We're doing.
I'm really hoping tomorrow is something interesting. That PG-13 rating, though, again, there's only so many horror movies that can
There's
be.
nothing coming that, like, unless it's something totally like we don't know about or is not registering. Like, I don't see any upcoming releases that fit.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously, it's not Beetlejuice. You don't think it's Lisa Frankenstein,
Yeah.
um, which
Well,
I
no,
feel like
Beetlejuice
it is.
is no. What? Okay. No, Beetlejuice is barely testing. So, um,
Yeah,
I don't. No. What I'm saying is, it fits. Everything fits, but they haven't done anything that big on those. But it's only a few days before the actual release, which they've never done before. So maybe that is why they're allowing it to be a little early to get some buzz. But it's normally been a week or two off when they've done these.
yeah. Like Out of Darkness is what, another week or two
No,
now.
It came out the exact week after.
Okay,
Exactly.
okay.
Yeah. So it's out now or out to yeah, it's out now.
Well, whatever it is, we're reviewing it Wednesday, so you guys can check.
Whether I make it or not.
Yes, yes. If
Yeah.
Todd gets taken out by the flood,
Yeah,
we'll be
see Cliff here's a good example. I'll read that other one in a second, but just to give you an thing.
Mhm.
Disneyland is closing early. They don't do that. Knott's closed at 5 today. Well, Knott's closes when it's sprinkled, so I don't give them as much shit. But Disneyland, they don't close that motherfucker until there's a goddamn health crisis.
I was going to say Disneyland, like it feels like the kids could be getting yeeted by the storm off Splash Mountain. They'll just be like, "You already paid, no refunds."
It's closed already. I'm seeing it tomorrow, betting on Lisa. See, that's where everything lines up, but I won't be surprised if it's not.
It's Lisa Frankenstein, or it's some Bloom thing that we're just not thinking about.
It could. I looked at the dates. Like, Imaginary's too far. Like, originally, I was thinking it was going to be The Last Omen, but then I realized that doesn't come out till April.
The First Omen.
Yeah, well, should
Yeah.
be. It should be.
Who cares? It might be the last at this point.
NDA'd. Can't say a word.
Uh,
Yeah, what is
there's
coming
worse things to get NDA'd for nowadays, Todd.
Well, shit on me and I'll break it. See, I look at what's coming up. Out of Darkness came out the 9th, or comes out the 9th, so it comes out this week. Okay, this Thursday. Okay, so yeah, that's exactly a week after.
Yeah.
It was last week, so that's
I mean, maybe I suppose
Monkey Man.
Imaginary is a dark horse if they just want to get it out there and get a bunch of buzz.
That's March 8th, and maybe, but that's still too big for, like, that would be a bigger one for them. But yeah, there's nothing else I see other than Lisa Frankenstein that works.
Lisa Frankenstein has a shot, but I feel like it might be Imaginary might be the next thing that actually makes a dent at the box office. Because February, I'm not seeing again. Lisa Frankenstein could shock us. I don't know.
I don't think it's going to be a shock because it appeals to more than one genre. It appeals to more people than you'd think. Like, I mean, it appeals to horror fans, the YA fans. Girls are going to want to see that. Guys getting drugged there for Valentine's Day. It comes out on the right weekend. I expect like something like Warm Bodies. That's like the similar. It's got cross appeal. I think it's gonna do good.
I'm not dreading it. It looks fun. Looks like a fun.
I like the cast. Let me see if I screen cap
it. Does kind of feel like Cole Sprouse, I believe is his name, that he's just like, okay, I'm just gonna do Johnny Depp. I mean, that's what that looked like. I'm just gonna be Johnny Depp.
Which it's funny because it reminded me more of the Hocus Pocus gimmick, but that's basically Johnny Depp too. And in the first one.
Yeah. What up, Chris? Sorry I missed you.
The Jennifer's Bodies crowd. Yeah, same thing. Diablo Cody too. Yeah, that's true. So
she's not like a sure thing at the box office, but this seems more interesting. What was the last thing she did?
Was it the one you loved? Oh, fuck.
I'll pull up
I'm
her.
looking it up right now. I'm pulling it up over.
Well, I know she had some critical acclaim, though. You could be right. Is there any romantic comedy hitting this theater for Valentine's Day? I don't know if I've seen anything.
I hold on. Young adult. No, that's when she was acting. Okay, no, that's writing. Okay, what was her last thing?
She didn't really have the career you were expecting her to have.
Yeah,
Jennifer's Body definitely derailed,
yeah.
whether you
Juno,
like that movie or not.
young adult. The last thing she wrote. Yeah, she wrote a couple episodes of Children's Hospital.
Was she Lady Bird? Did she write that?
No, I don't.
No.
Not that I see. But one thing it's funny. Um, I don't want to say the source I got it from, but I'll just read this. Studio related. A super interesting bit of information I learned today. About 30 minutes ago, a friend of mine that works inside the studio system, he told me that during the strike, the major studios discovered that they weren't really making any money from the streaming services after they did all their accounting. Sound familiar? Yeah. So they're figuring out what indies already knew. They're not making any fucking money. And then like they ditched their entire profit model, cable, theatrical, physical media for streaming. Like they threw it all away just to get people to watch it on streaming. Now they're trying to figure it out.
It's kind of hard to put the genie back in the bottle, but you're right.
It's like I say on the other show, you can't go back sexually. It's the same idea. You can't get people back in the theaters if they're just going to wait from home.
No, same thing with pay-per-view. Like people are like, "Oh man, the network was so successful." I was like, "No, it wasn't. They made a lot more money off of traditional pay-per-view."
Yeah,
It wasn't successful.
Disney, Paramount, Warner Brothers each lost more than $10 billion on their streaming biz last year, trying to compete / mirror Netflix, which no one can copy or succeed in equaling. Even though Netflix has had their issues too, because they can't maintain it with the level of crap they keep putting out.
No, Netflix has made some fucking expensive turds, like some ridiculous.
And it's not even that they're expensive turds half the time. It's they're expensive, forgettable.
They
may not be a bad movie, but it's not something that's going to stick. It's content.
And again, like there's so many people like, oh, I'm just done with theaters, and it's like the newest Adam Sandler movie. You got maybe a week that anybody gives a shit about that on Netflix, or at least that they're talking about it. I'm not saying people don't watch it, but
you know what's got legs and is still going to have legs at come Valentine's Day, and theater owners were saying how it's slowly done better week after week after week from a word of mouth.
Oh, the Sydney Sweeney movie,
Anyone But You, yeah.
So
and that'll still be in theaters come Valentine's Day. So that
I think it's going to be VOD for me on that one. I'm definitely not going to go in and see that on Valentine's Day.
Yeah. What do we have coming out? We have on Valentine's Day, we got Bob Marley, One Love. Thank God we'll stop having to see that trailer in 10 days.
That might do okay. I don't know.
I'll watch it. The
biopics like that, I just don't know.
It looks like it's going to be closer to All Eyes on Me than Straight Outta Compton. And for the record, I miss the goddamn NWA into the Grammys gimmick just to be on live with you guys tonight. So there you go.
That's commitment. Ty, give me 30 seconds. Just keep
talking. Go for it. I'm trying to look what other. Yeah, so there's like nothing really for Valentine's Day other than Lisa Frankenstein. Well, you got Madam Web. I mean, I don't know if that's a couple's movie. Is everyone excited for Madam Web? Yeah, it's Pearl's coming back in theaters on the 7th. So that's this week. All right, but all right. That was basically Terrence's point when he said Netflix movies don't. It's true. Uh, it's just they're like I can't think of one. Like even Army of the Dead, which I thought was fine at the time. It is. It's I can't tell you anything about it anymore. I already forgot. Except that one chick was CGI'd in over Chris, whatever his name was. What did he do again? Children? I don't remember. So, well, we're waiting for Dan. Anyone? Okay, hold on. Cliff Boot says, I was looking at a Disneyland live stream earlier and it was absolutely pissing rain, which is funny because I got a text like, how come I'm watching the Grammys and there's like sun outside and isn't it supposed to be raining there? I was like, CGI? I don't fucking know. I watched like the first 10 minutes of the Grammys. I was like, God, well, at least I can fast forward through this shit later.
That's probably all just fucking Taylor Swift bullshit.
Oh, no, I did see her make her grand entrance. They made a big deal about it.
I don't even really predict. I mean, the music is fine, what I've heard. It's just like, man, I probably will skip the Super Bowl altogether just again because I'm just so fucking tired of just hearing about that. Don't care. I do want to see them lose.
You do care because you're not going to watch it because it bothers you. If you didn't care, you would just.
Well, why would I tune into something that's not entertaining to me?
But then you care because it bothers you.
It's funny.
Okay, yeah. Tell me about this. I heard this because I know Killer Mike. He got arrested right after winning 3 Grammys. What was he arrested for? I never knew Killer Mike of doing anything. I mean, his name, but yeah, because he's always seemed like a good dude. I know someone was posting about Killer Mike earlier. I didn't realize that's what happened.
I haven't heard any Hollywood drama today.
I mean, I know he didn't Will Smith anyone there. Oh, Homeless Jimmy has a new shirt.
Nice. Buy Homeless Jimmy's shirt.
Yeah, we'll post the link.
Get him off the streets. Bedazzle his cart, if nothing else.
Come on. I don't want to say it was because it's a Trauma friend. Somebody who's actually worked for Trauma.
Oh.
But he liked that Argyle movie. Such a great movie. Dude. I know you have bad taste, Ben, but come on. He actually... Oh, shit. I was going to say he was there at that screening.
That one must be a special kind of shit because there are multiple people that I would think would just like it no matter what that said it wasn't very good. So
it feels like a streaming. This feels like a Netflix movie. I don't think it was necessarily horrible or bad or offensive. It just was. I don't care.
It was a cat lady fantasies kind of.
And you know what? I was thinking my kid's gonna love this. He loves cats. He's gonna love all the cat bits.
2 hours and 20 minutes.
I said he's gonna love all the cat bits.
Yeah. I mean, I thought I was like, oh, maybe it's good. Bryan Cranston's in it. Henry Cavill. It's a good cast, but who's the mom?
Catherine O'Hara.
Catherine O'Hara. Yeah. I was like, it's a good cast. Maybe it'll be a surprise and it'll be decent. I almost went. They bought tickets to it. The only thing that stopped me was the 2 hours, 20 minutes. I was like, 90 minutes. I probably would have went and suffered through it for it. Just A-list, but nah, didn't do it. Did not do it. I do have Zone of Interest this week. I'm excited for that.
I guess he got into a fight with the security guard at the event.
Oh.
Were they throwing up sets? What I miss? Well, I'll have to watch that later.
Security.
Because it's a real black person and not Will Smith, they immediately arrest him. But no, Will Smith gets to sit there watching this whole goddamn show eating fruit cocktail.
I will say
it's a bullshit.
I would have loved it if they just like dragged him out of there, especially if he tried to fight the security. That would have been hilarious. Because I don't think Will Smith. I wanted to see him fight because I feel like, I don't think Chris Rock is a badass or anything, but I feel like he probably could have gone toe to toe with Will Smith.
Chris Rock did the right thing. He 100% did, but
no, he didn't, Todd. I would have.
If he wanted to work in this, he did the right thing by not. Yeah, Chris isn't that type of. Yeah,
I mean, if he walked up and slapped Ryan Gosling and Gosling retaliated, yes, Gosling would be in trouble. But I think Chris Rock could have hit him back.
And now when you're black.
He slapped him first. I mean, I'll be honest. I don't care who it is. Somebody like bitch slaps me like that. My fat ass is like diving on him. And yeah, and we'll see what happens. You can go back and watch us react to that in real time, by the way, on that. What is it, 3 Oscars ago now?
Yeah, something.
Or 2. Maybe it's just 2. But you can go back and see, because we thought it was a bit at first. Like, I was like, well,
everyone thought it was a bit.
until Will Smith is dropping the F-bomb. That's when it was like, oh, no, okay. This is not a bit.
all this because his pussy ass is still insecure because of Tupac and his old lady. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Well, I know some have theorized that Jada accidentally or actually inserted the spirit of Tupac into Will for like that 2 minutes, because all of a sudden fucking
she has dildos of all her lovers, and they've all been inside Will.
Even when he was talking shit, it was like the end to Hit Him Up. Come on.
Oh fuck, I don't know who posted the meme. It made me laugh so fucking hard. It was a picture of Jada and then unmasked Rey Mysterio, and it was like same person. And I was like, fuck, it does look like the same fucking person.
Are you making fun of alopecia, Dan?
I'm not making fun of alopecia. It had nothing to do with that. They just look alike. And I think Ray had hair in that picture.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny, though.
I have to see it. You have to send it to me.
Yeah, I thought I did. Maybe I
Well, I just want to know, Ben, did he get in the fight with the security guard during the NWA segment? I don't even know if that aired on TV. I don't know what the hell happened. I just know they were getting some honor at the Grammys.
I feel like everything's a work at this point. Like, especially like stuff at the Grammys, because there's so many people now that just don't give a fuck about the award shows, that I feel like they have to work something to draw interest. Like, I'm not. I said this the other day to my mom, and I was like, I think the Taylor Swift thing with whoever that quarterback is a work. Like, it's not. I don't even think they're together. It's like, that's not true. They're obviously in love. I'm like, no, they're not. I'm gonna say it's a work, and it's a brilliant work because they're making a lot of money out of it. But I don't buy it.
I don't think it's a work. It's not even the first time. We went through this with Jessica Simpson.
She dated Taylor Swift.
No, she dated the football player. It was the whole thing. See, everyone already forgot about it. Same shit all over again. Who was she dating? Was she dating the Cowboys? It was the whole thing.
She fucking.
See, you know what, Dan? That's how long you're going to remember this shit too.
I don't know, man. Taylor Swift is pretty huge, and I don't quite understand how she got that big, but she's bigger than I think Jessica Simpson ever was.
Yeah, I'd say that. She's bigger than Beyonce, which some people have.
Yeah,
I don't. They both suck. Her and her fucking husband. Fuck him.
That's some venom there, Todd.
Fuck Jay-Z.
Oh, okay.
And Puff Daddy and all them cocksuckers from Tony Romo. Thank you, Ben.
Oh, okay. Is he still a thing?
I don't fucking know. I doubt he still plays. I don't even fucking know. I don't watch the football.
I haven't in a long time now. I'd watch the Super Bowl, but I don't know. Unless there's somebody doing a stream for it, the commercials aren't good anymore. That's my issue. I'm not even really seeing anything noteworthy as far as the ads go. So there'll
be some cool new movie trailers. There was a list of what people theorized they were going to be. I know one of them was Ghostbusters. That one hit theaters, so I don't know if they'll do another new one.
Yeah, February is going to be dark box office wise. I just don't see anything that's really going to chart. March, I know, is Dune, which I really am rooting for.
You know it's going to flop hard, though, right? You have accepted that.
I feel like there's a chance it will do okay.
I don't see it happening. I think they're going to sell a lot of popcorn buckets.
Oh, dude. I'm waiting for those photos to start leaking because people are gonna fuck the shit out of that popcorn bucket. Like, holy
They made
shit.
a parody on Saturday Night Live last night. I haven't watched it, but it's on YouTube already. So
I keep checking my AMC app, and I don't know if they have them already in store. Well, I know they're out there because people are trying to hawk them on eBay, but I
yeah, I've
desperately
seen them.
want to get one of those buckets. I don't see them on my app.
They
So you're
mean
saying you
I
could buy
don't.
them?
No, I've seen them at the AMC.
If you have one there, let me know. I'll probably PayPal you for one
Okay, if
if
I
they
see them
have
when I
it.
go in, when check
Yeah.
tomorrow, let me know. You'll be in the theater before I am because you're 3 hours ahead.
Yeah, I'll let you know. If I can get one, I will. But
Yeah, I'm surprised they're not on the app yet. I just realized that. Yeah, I bought so many of those 99-cent Taylor Swift cups.
I feel like there's too many of those to be worth anything.
Oh no, I only bought them because they were $1 and I could fill my drink. I just used it was cheaper than
Oh,
I threw
okay.
them away. I think I have one Taylor Swift cup. The rest I threw away. I only have one because I brought it home, and the rest I was just throwing away at the fucking theater.
They had that Fast and the Furious charger bucket. They had that forever. It was like 50 or $60. And I think it probably got discounted towards the end, but that was at my AMC forever. They were still trying to sell that.
You know why though? That's like the only way they make money because they're not making money on movies. That's why every fucking movie has a specialty bucket now. Everything.
Hey, I think that's good. More
Yeah.
merch. More merch. More horror merch.
And they have an AMC blanket now.
Yeah. I'm all for it. I've said for the longest time we need like a gift shop.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this now. I want my exclusive. I will buy it. And I have like 5 pops. Well, half of them are Toxic Avenger. But anyway, I want an AMC Nicole Kidman pop. I want her in the suits.
Oh,
Tell me you would not buy that.
yeah, I would buy that because that's like now. What are we going on? 3 years that we've had Nicole.
I love that we're celebrating our the AMC 100th anniversary for the 4th year. They're just gonna switch it next year. 105.
Wasn't that really though more about like let's save the theaters, the rally thing than anything else?
What do
The
you mean,
the Nicole Kidman.
It's fun now. It's just
I
such
thought it
part
was
of
more for that, not the anniversary.
it was just the new one because you remember the old one. I don't know if you do the one that showed all the movies clips and the real.
Yeah.
That's just the replacement one. They just updated it for the 100th.
I kind of feel like Nicole might just be the way going forward. Like,
Well, I know they renewed it, so that's why it's still going. So I don't know how long they did.
I kind of want to see them just do a follow up to it.
It's funny though when she said because there's different versions. I don't know if you've noticed. There's like a IMAX version, there's a Dolby version, and then there's the other one.
I want to see Nicole like murking people that are texting during the movie.
You know what's funny? They didn't play it on Aquaman 2. They didn't play Nicole. I don't know if because I've seen Nicole movies where they play it before, but I don't know if they purpose, and I don't know if it was just because of IMAX, but I heard other people saying they did not get the Nicole before Aquaman. So anyone, AMC, did you get the Nicole before Aquaman? I mean, because she's obviously in it.
I don't see why they wouldn't. I mean, what does it matter?
Takes you out of the movie. You're like, isn't that the bitch you you gotta watch it though. Disappearing Cup. We'll do an AMC breakdown on Patreon. We'll go we'll go over the Disappearing Cup and all the other stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I was so theater starved during the quarantine. I made my own little AMC intro with the little bumpers and trailers.
Oh yeah.
I did that. What was the first big movie we got? Was it Godzilla? And I think I watched that yes, that's what it was. And I watched that ahead, so it was like the recreating the theater experience. I was super nerd on that shit.
That's cool. We need to see that maybe on Patreon.
I don't know if I still have it.
That is, yeah, I like that. That is awesome. I wonder, I don't know. You think Dune's gonna bomb? And I don't have a strong disagreement. I just feel like Okay, at that point, there's a lot of people that probably haven't even seen a movie in 2024. It might surprise you a little bit.
I hope it doesn't, but I mean, it honestly,
You
it's
hope
like
it does, I hope.
no, I hope it doesn't fail, is what I was saying.
Yeah.
I hope it does well. Yes, I don't want the movies to go away. I mean, it will never go away, but we may have to. It'll be a different experience.
Yeah.
I don't know how it doesn't. It's like expecting Blade Runner to the second one to succeed. I mean, how did the first one do? It did better than the original Dune, obviously. But
the last Dune. The last Dune, I think, did fairly well, especially all things considered. I mean, it's never gonna be like that $1 billion.
When did Dune cut out? Did Dune come out pre or post lockdown?
That's a good question for the chat. It was supposed to come out before, I believe, but it didn't.
First Dune.
Yeah, the first Dune came out during, I believe.
I know I have a 2021.
Yeah, okay.
I don't remember when we were unlocked down. October 2021.
Wait,
wasn't this was a day and date one, wasn't it? This was still that era. So did this premiere on HBO Max the same day?
I don't know if it was day and date or not. I don't think it was. I think it was just theatrical.
It was the first one that wasn't. Isn't that what the thing was?
I think it was like the first test, and I think it did well. Not like, again, not smash hit. I'm not saying it was, but
nothing was going to do well right then. So I mean, it's a different scale.
Well enough that we got 2. I'll put it that way. So, and I think there's word of mouth because the first film overall was fantastic.
I honestly think those popcorn fucking things are to get asses in seats.
They might. Now that, not that anybody gives a shit about SNL, but they still watch the YouTube clips, I'm sure.
Right. Yeah. I'll watch it if there's a guest on, I know, but in general, I'm not like.
Yeah. You kind of are going to do that, like look over your shoulder and just see the guy in the back that's like fucking it and trying to pop their friends.
I did see, I don't know if anyone else out there did. I checked.
Hey, Chewy. What's up, Chewy?
What's up? I did check out Miller's Girl with I did this last time. What's his name? Shit.
Is that the thing that like Jenna Ortega has a lesbo scene that everybody's like flipping for?
Oh, I didn't flip for it, but there's okay, Dan. I'm just gonna check your responses right here. There's a one kiss, one lesbian kiss
in Miller's Girl.
Yes.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, that's not a lesbian. Like, yeah, you're not.
Well, I didn't expect that they were like eating each other out.
Well, when you see a lesbian scene, Dan, a kiss between two women is not a lesbian scene. I'm just telling you now.
Still a lesbian scene.
That's kind of Dan. That's kind of offensive to lesbian. Sorry, girls.
Wait, we don't have a lesbian sex scene. It's still. I'm sorry to any lesbians in the
Dan,
chat.
You're labeling it. Just don't.
It's good. It's a good thing. I'm glad.
Just dig it. Okay, Martin Freeman. That's our lead. Yes.
What about? I see one that's playing called Scrambled that I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'm. Is that the one I plan on seeing tomorrow too?
It's a comedy, and I would have timed it out. Nothing times out for me anymore. It's annoying.
It just depends how long you want to hang out in between. A lot of times.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like if I'm with somebody, I could easily like just. But I don't know. I don't want to kill that much time.
I don't like to wait more than. Honestly, I don't like to wait more than 5 minutes, but 30 minutes is my max. I've done 45 before, but in general, I don't do I do an hour if it was something I almost did an hour last week, but then I moved one around and saw it in a different screening.
Even like it'll be like, okay, I want to see this Indian action movie, but that's 2.5 hours, so I can't time that out. But then there's like Argyle, which I'm definitely not seeing now, but that's 2 hours, 20 minutes. So it's like, fuck. I like doing 2. You do 3 sometimes, and 3, I feel like that you could be pretty burnt out.
It depends. Like, I'm not going to do 3 if one of them's Flower Moon or anything like that.
Yeah.
Zone of Interest. Is that one nominated too? I can't remember.
Yeah, that
Okay.
is supposed to be fantastic. I'm
Yeah, I
seeing
know.
that.
I got to figure out which day I'm going. Like this week, I don't know because of all the rain shit. Yeah, there's 3 screenings on the unseen one now. I don't know if you can see. They're all 7 o'clock.
They're doing well. I was surprised how many people were in my Out of Darkness screening.
They've been in all like everyone I've been to. They're all packed because, like I said, it's a $5 movie for people who don't have a list.
Yeah,
And that's like the whole gimmick, just to get those people in. And then like it's always couples, like we were talking, like 20s, 30s. They always seem to buy concessions. So it's a good deal for the theater.
you can come in and fuck the popcorn bucket.
Now,
Yeah.
now, yeah. They could sell their own self-pleasure devices. Scrambled.
The D box Sibian coming soon.
Okay, so if I see Scrambled at 4:30, it's an hour from I'd get done at about 6:32. So I'd have about 28 minutes to kill before the other movie. So maybe I will go see Scrambled first.
Well, that's not too bad. You can time your meal out and yeah.
Or 9 o'clock, or I can see something at 9. Maybe I'll just see one because I don't know if I'm going to that test screening Tuesday yet.
No, I would.
It's in Burbank. You don't get it.
I understand Burbank is further out, but still.
And it's going to be pouring rain. So I got to see how the weather is. If it's how bad?
Californians, it's raining.
No, but see, it's not. See, that's not my issue. It's not my issue that it's raining. It's my issue that LA people in the rain don't know how to drive for shit.
Well, that's true. It's just
I'm
always
I'm not worried about driving in the rain. I'm worried about dumb fucks in LA who don't know how to drive in the rain. Cliff Booth, back me up on this one, please.
It's raining. The forests are burning.
Okay, Dan. See, you're
God
doing
damn
this, and then when my fucking house floods, you're gonna feel like an asshole.
Is it really that bad that you're worried
Yeah,
about?
my wife was even like, "Do you have sandbags?" I was like, "We got a different draining system in the back. We should be fine."
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, we've had to get sandbags before and put them up because the water was going to come into the house.
Ooh, shit. Okay. Oh well, then yeah, maybe you got to miss the test screening. But
if it's not like that, then I'm going.
you know what? If we were to, I would like the Waterworld scenario. Like if the Earth is going out, like I think that'd be kind of cool. Like just to have a raft, maybe grow some gills, depending on I don't know. However that happens. Gene Triplehorn, get to banger. That's not so hot bad.
No,
I got breathe underwater and bang Gene Triplehorn. Life's good. Life is good.
well, yeah, okay. Did I already use one this week? I think I might have used. Yeah, because I saw Argyle and Miller's Girl this week. I did something I never did. I accidentally wasted one on Miller's Girl. Like I set it for Tuesday instead of Thursday last week.
You forgot to cancel.
No, I thought I set it for Thursday, but I set it for the same day. So that's why I didn't go on Thursday. That's why I didn't see Argyle Thursday. So I wasted one.
Well, let's see what's coming out Thursday.
Yeah, so the only thing I have like planned this week is the Screen and Scene and Lisa Frankenstein. So if it's Lisa Frankenstein, which most likely will be, I'm going to cancel that one. So
I was just checking to see what the runtime. Although they do gimmick some of the runtime.
They're normally a couple minutes off because I think they average them, and like the ones on the movies when they actually have them, they're the official studio runtime. So like the AMC ones, they may just be like giving it a rounding it up or doing whatever. But yeah,
they've got Lisa Frankenstein at an hour 41,
so. And then the other
hour 45. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look to see what Bloom has coming because I feel like,
but it would have to be soon, and the only thing soon I see is Imaginary.
Yeah,
that's still not soon enough.
Imaginary, I assume's got a PG-13 rating.
And Lionsgate's never done one of these. That's a Lionsgate title.
Yeah, that's true. What up, zombie? I don't know. If we have to have an apocalypse.
When are y'all commentating on the WrestleMania main event? Has it been announced yet?
Well, yeah. I mean, you watched SmackDown, didn't you?
That's not a match announced. That's a match tease.
I mean, unfortunately, I don't see any way out of it.
Oh, there's an easy way out of it. That's simple. You really can't solve this in like 2 minutes?
Cody Rhodes just gave it to him. Why would
But
Cody Rhodes invite
because
him
how do you
in?
know? Because they could easily make it a swerve and have Rock. Okay, they're signing do the contract signing. Rock signs it, and then he calls out Cody and has Cody sign it because Rock signs as the special ref. See, if they really want to do it, that's
Yeah,
their way out.
but then you're pissing
Right.
off some of the main the
See,
fans that don't
here's the
watch
biggest thing.
that just wanted The Rock, who
The
do
only
exist.
people. Oh no, that's the majority. That's the thing. You heard the
You-
arena, right? The only
oh,
people that are
sure.
loud and annoyed are the Twitters.
But I also feel like you could have some backlash that we want Cody stuff is trending, and do they want them chanting that all over The Rock for any
Well,
appearance
the
he's
Rock's
got?
been through this before, so he should know. Does he not remember what happened when he raised Roman's hand and they booed the shit out of him? It's the same fucking thing.
It
So
is,
that's
but
the way you get out of it.
everything that I am reading is that when they knew, okay, Punk's out, we can't do Brock right now. You know, I mean, Seth should be okay, but at least a question mark there. It was just a matter of him saying, I'm going to save WrestleMania, and he just took his shot. I don't like it. I really feel like, man, set something up, bring Austin in to squash Dominic or something. Like if you need some more names on there. There were other options. I just hate the idea of shitting on long-term story. And
Speaking
yes,
of
I know
shitting,
what?
it is Vince McMahon booking.
It
That's
is.
what they learned from.
The Rock might be the new Mr. McMahon, minus the head shitting. Like he might just be that one. Like
He should just go full McMahon, start shitting on people.
There's a good meme going around to that one. It's that guy whispering to George Bush about 9/11, and it's just got the same with Cody.
Oh, yeah, I hope they do. Yeah, they're not going to, but I hope they.
There's just a lot
of
logical barriers here, though. Because how does Cody get out of this not looking like a pussy? Like it's like, okay, I guess I might as well just go ahead and challenge the guy I've beaten 3 times. Instead, logically, it doesn't make sense.
See, it does make sense. Besides, that way was the way to get out of it. He still hasn't chosen. He should still choose him. Then The Rock can have him Friday.
He said not at WrestleMania, though. I mean, he said, I'm not going to do it at WrestleMania. So
fucking still, they're gonna give him Starrcade in December.
I mean,
wait, hold on. We're gonna do a live reaction. Ozzy just messaged me. You want to bet we're recording later than he told me?
Let's see. 100%. He's not done. He's just started the shampooing process, Todd. He's not done yet.
All right.
Is that what it is?
He wants me to send him a test link. Should I send him this when you're on air?
There you go.
No,
there you go.
Nick. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna have to.
You got to send him the test link just so I can ask why you fucked Cody. Get him in here, Dad. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm trying. It's been so much better lately, and I'm not saying WrestleMania is gonna suck. It's probably gonna be really good anyways, but it's just such a bummer because that does not need a title. Do the Rock Roman at another stadium show that you got coming up this year. It also gives him more time to be ready for it. I mean, if you're gonna fucking do it later. Get the belt off Roman. That can be his thing. Like, oh wow, the tribal chief lost. The bloodline doesn't have faith in him anymore. There's your feud. You could do 2 matches with The Rock throughout the year. I mean, fuck, you could do 1 and do the rematch at WrestleMania next year. There's so many more better options. It's just the booking fucking pisses me off so fucking much. Ugh. And it's not Triple H. Apparently, this was a Rock call. Who they're saying has more has more power right now than Triple H, which I think is hilarious. But let's be honest, maybe the real reason is also Vince McMahon and distracting from that situation.
Yeah, and it is distracted people. All they're talking about how shitty the booking is.
I suppose so.
So they knew what they were doing all along.
I think he's going to quote unquote finish the story, but it doesn't have the same weight. Number one, you got to have Drew McIntyre in there because I don't want babyface Seth and babyface Cody. You need to have that's got to somehow become a triple threat. So you got to have McIntyre do something heinous. McIntyre's got to tie a fucking chain to Dusty Rhodes' statue at the Performance Center and just drive it the fuck down the highway at this point to get his way into that main event. I mean, they've got some work to do. They have got some hard work to do if they're not going with Cody Roman. And again, my question is, like, I hear you, Ben, like, well, the story doesn't have to end at Mania. Okay, sure. But how do you get around him looking like a pussy again? Because that's kind of how that looks like. Why is he handing it to The Rock? Why does The Rock bring everything crashing down for that whole promo was not thought out very well, in my opinion. Sorry about the wrestling rant. People came here for Vinegar Syndrome, but
we're long done with that. They asked for the thoughts on the main event now.
Yeah, head of the table. That's all that needed. Have Roman lose to Cody, come back more vicious than ever at whatever the SummerSlam, Backlash, wherever.
I'd rather have night one The Rock, night two Cody. Then when he beats The Rock, it makes Cody's win mean even more. But it thinks that Rock Hogan, doesn't want to do that.
Dude, I will tell you right now, people are 100% convinced that Roman's going to beat The Rock. This is Black Adam Rock. I don't think that's a sure thing. I can see The Rock winning that belt.
Oh, no, well, that's what people think, that he's pushing for it, so.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I would say 50-50 on who wins that match. 50-50, because it would not shock me one bit. And again, that's even dumber because The Rock's either got to lose the belt immediately after or go away for a few months and then lose it. But, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. And I don't think
we're going to rename it to the part-time Samoan Championship.
That's basically what it is. I'm so tired. I want a full-time champ. Between Roman and Brock, I feel like it's been a million years ago since we've had a full-time champ. So,
God, then we got that fucking other champ.
What other champ?
The
Seth?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, yeah. I really kind of wanted Drew to just get that off of him because his promos have been fucking fire lately. I don't know. I still think it's going to be a really good show, but they kind of botched the main, in my opinion. And I don't think they're not going to have Priest get the case, because I think he's moving towards being a babyface when Judgment Day splits. So, I don't know. I think, unfortunately, it is what it is, and you're getting The Rock, Roman. I do not see any swerve there. LA Knights.
I'm not even clicking either of those on the screen. Okay, I saw someone say it, so I'm just going to say it. It is the WrestleMania main event we want. Have Damian Priest cash in, win his title from whatever Seth Rollins, and then we get the WrestleMania Dream Match. You know what that is. Of course, it's versus. Oh, yeah. Damian Priest, R-Truth, main event, WrestleMania. Tell me that is not money for the title. Give R-Truth the fucking belt. The roof would go fucking blow the fuck up.
It would be funny just to have him go, Stardust, I finished the story.
Right. Holding the belt over. I want him to win. I don't care.
You just have Cody crying in Brandy's arms.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tell me you don't want it. Yeah, I'm sure he knows. That will make
Yeah.
up for The Rock. Give me that.
I think Priest, though, I think is moving babyface.
Well, yeah, I think they're going to end up they're going to
Yeah,
end up together. That's going to be how he leaves.
that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. I think between now and Elimination Chamber, maybe at Elimination Chamber, is when Priest gets laid out, and we could have Priest R-Truth versus Judgment Day
At WrestleMania.
That's kind of like the lane.
I'd rather have Truth versus Priest for the World Heavyweight title. Is that the one we call the Seth Rollins belts? I don't even know.
I don't see Priest.
No. Fuck that. I want him versus Malik Shabazz.
I think Priest is gonna get. I think McIntyre now is gonna. That's his way into one of the main events, which will be us presumably making Cody Seth a triple threat. So he's going to get that belt. He's going to get that case somehow off Priest, because I don't see a Priest cash in between now and when he'd have to cash in and actually win a belt. I just don't see that right now as a babyface. But we'll see.
Well, he doesn't have to be a babyface. He's facing the truth.
Yeah. I am very happy about Bayley Io Sky. I'm glad that that's happening. I think Bayley hopefully will finally get her proper babyface run on the main roster. I do think Rhea Ripley and Becky are going to main event night one now. Although I don't know, that's an extra slap in the face that Cody doesn't even get night one's main event. That might be a little much.
Well, now he knows how Punk feels. I see all the memes also with Punk on the stage, but it's got Cody instead.
It also, there's a meme with Millhouse and Bart Simpson where he's like pointing to this cave and it's like, this is where I go to cry, and it's like CM Punk Cody.
Already, those two.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I hope you've enjoyed your bonus SCS tonight.
That's enough wrestling. Move on.
Yeah, Ben, I think they want to get as much as they can out of Mercedes, and it's like, oh shit, Rock's back.
Yeah, I also heard they didn't want to go. They didn't want to announce it on the McMahon day when all that was breaking.
I was gonna say between that and The Rock right now, it does kind of feel that's like okay. Cliff wants a Shayna Baszler Nia Jax bikini match. You know what? I think Todd be down for about 50% of that.
I'd have to have my eyes closed the other 50.
I mean, Shayna's got a nice ass. If you don't. I'm just saying that's true.
Sorry,
go
my
look,
face didn't mean to make faces.
Go look. It might. You know what? I want to see that. Bra and panties.
I don't think we're getting any bra and panties matches in the modern WWE, because then we have to hear how those booking meetings went. 100%. I'm saying this right now. It's coming out somewhere. If they find Mr. McMahon's memoirs somewhere, he 100% shit in every one of those fucking gravy matches, mud matches, whatever it was. If it was Brown, Vince shitting it. Slot bucket on Sunny. 1,000% he's shitting it.
Hey Pat, look. As he's squatting in the bucket.
He told me that. 100%.
Oh yeah, no, he 100% shit in the mud bucket.
Now we know who shit in that one bitch's bag too. They thought it was Orton, it was Vince.
Vince. I'll blame it on Randy. That's like all the stories. He never touched me, but he just loved to take shits all over.
Oh, you hear they're trying to put a body on McMahon now too, right?
Jimmy Snuka's ex.
Massaro.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, that's been a thing for a while.
Yeah,
I know they're not saying that he had it done.
Oh no, they're saying he's 100% responsible now, though.
Well, yeah, that one does look like he. Well, I'll put it this way: he bears some responsibility for sure. I guess you can't call it a murder, but the way that was allegedly handled. Yeah, I actually think that's pretty close. Brian Pillman and the Ashley Massaro thing chart pretty high as far as like bad, bad, bad Vince
Well,
McMahon.
what exactly what the Massaro thing is like known, like that's public record.
Well, that she was assaulted on the Tribute to the Troops show.
Right.
Now that she passed out or she wasn't feeling good, and then she got drugged supposedly, and it was like I don't know if it was a soldier, doctor. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, Massaro.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, someone.
And then when she told, I don't know, remember if they said McMahon directly, although certainly for something like that, I think he would have been in the meeting. And they kind of said that they have a strong partnership with the USO or whatever it is, and that should probably just not report it. So that's that story.
Well, it looks like he did one thing good.
Vince Hart punched the Warrior. Maybe
he probably called R-Truth something that Vince didn't like. Because Warrior was a racist piece of shit, if you guys forgot.
Can you imagine that?
Tell me his wife didn't look like she belonged in an Elsa costume. Get the fuck out of here.
Can you imagine the awkward silence in the audience if we have a segment on Raw where R-Truth just like calls Adam Pearce Vince McMahon? Whatever you say, Mr. McMahon, just please don't shit in my locker again. Oh man. The many crimes of Vincent Kennedy McMahon. It's still kind of surreal to think that I don't know who still goes down, but it is weird. There's no McMahon really involved in WWE now.
Yeah, except for Bruce Pritchard.
Not for long.
Right.
I don't think Bruce Pritchard did anything. I'm sure he got.
He's definitely a cuck. He's just in the background screaming, "I love you, Mr. McMahon. You shit the best."
Oh yeah, he does. I do get cuck vibes from Bruce Pritchard. I really do. I don't know though. Like it's a guilt by association thing. Like if you don't find anything, can you really just fire him? You know what I mean? And in that case, like then do you just fire Triple H because he's married to his daughter?
They could.
I think that would be a mistake.
I think so too.
Yeah, I mean, the Bruce is an easy one to get rid of because he's the old guard. I mean, I would say get rid of Bruce even if this Vince McMahon scandal didn't happen. Just it feels like Triple H would have his own guy in that spot now. So I don't
GQ
know.
money up.
Hey, it could be GQ money. Jeremy Borash rising up the ranks too. Yep. Ox Baker does have a body count, Cliff.
There's a bigger piece of shit. Never mind. I'm not going to play that game. Because the answer is always going to be Jake Stad's a bigger piece of shit than Vince McMahon. So
Vince might be the biggest. Well, I guess Mel Phillips, as of now, would be the bigger piece of shit. But I'm trying to think in wrestling. Like wrestling's biggest pieces of shit.
It's like I said, it's easily Jake Stad.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said there. I thought you said
Jake the
else.
Snake. Sorry,
I thought you were literally saying Jake the Snake, who was kind of a piece of shit. But yeah, no, Grizzly Smith for sure is up there. Grizzly Smith is like on the shit Mount Rushmore Because that's the only dark side where there was no sympathy. It was just like, I am glad he is gone. You got Vince. God, I can't fucking wait for that dark side episode.
Hey, it's too soon though. They gotta. We don't have the end of the story. That's always been. Now that doesn't mean Vice can't do another special that's by those people. But I think to do a full dark side, the story's not done.
You could do a full-on Netflix series easily for Vince. It would warrant it where you have like 12 episodes and it just covering. I'm telling you, the many crimes of Vince McMahon.
You know, it's funny.
Alleged.
All the billionaires that they choose to fucking take down and make an example of course, it's the wrestling one because they don't give a shit.
Assuming Trump wins, do you think Trump pardons him?
That would be the. I can't say that because then it'll be. That would.
I don't know. Usually, when it's sex crime type stuff, it you don't get pardoned for that. But man, I wonder.
It's his buddy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how close.
I don't know I don't. It's not a criminal case though. So what the worst that's going to happen is Vince is going to pay a shit ton of money. There's not going to be a pardon. They're not trying.
Well, yeah, that's assuming. Now, I still think it's going to be just a big payout, but a big payout, and I think Vince, as a part of that payout, will try and get her to walk back some of the claims, some of the worst ones. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how that would work.
Because isn't the worst stuff the stuff that's in the text messages? It's not even the stuff she said.
I'm sure, like, we'd have to talk to your lawyer friend because I'd be curious to get his take. But I think for him at this point, there's nothing that's getting him back, like, in any kind of real position in WWE. I see no scenario where that happens, but I think if he gets a walk back of some of the worst claims that certain things weren't consensual or whatever, that might be what he goes for. He's going to pay a shit ton of money. You can add at least 1-0 at the end of that three that he paid out. But I don't know, unless they have something awful when they rated him. That's the only thing, because I would say Vince is not a dumb person before this, but looking that he sent those fucking texts, I don't know, dude. Maybe he just got.
That's not being smarter. That's thinking he's untouchable.
Well, I'm thinking you're untouchable is not smart, because it's very simple. It's very simple for her to just walk into a fucking police station and turning that in. So I'm sorry. Thinking you're untouchable is the same thing as being stupid. I mean, why put it in writing? You're around her. Why would you put it in writing? That's what doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't look like Johnny Ace trying to play the victim is working. Did you see what Teddy Long said?
I didn't. I just, the Takashi picture is my favorite thing.
6'9".
Yeah. What did he say?
Teddy Long just said Johnny Ace is a lying piece of shit and that there's a lot more out there on him, which there always has been too on Johnny Ace, which I was a little surprised that he managed to weasel his way back into that position. But I guess now looking at these text messages, we know why.
But Hugh G. Rection was a dick to people, so he's gone forever.
I was going to say Hugh Morris may have had trainees squeeze jelly donuts in their ass cheeks, but I don't think he ever actually like shit on anybody or touched anybody.
That's, it's just good old fashioned hazing.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's good, but hazing's a little bit better than what Vince was up to. Yeah. Brock's a weird one because I still feel like he has a way back in. People will bitch about it, but I don't. So far, once again, unless more comes out, I don't think that there's enough on him that he's blacklisted. He could certainly go wrestle in Japan if he wanted to.
Lesnar Schlack, make it happen.
That would be a fun match.
I don't know if Rob has the $1 billion. Fucking Lester's gonna want to do an indie match. They just
Maybe
wanna fight.
not. Maybe you just like, hey, you seen Cocktails? We can-
We'll give you the new Jack rate, whatever you want to take.
Brock has just got like that forklift that he used in that match with Big Show, and he just comes in and he's like getting all the back stock of Extreme Associates VHS tapes.
He's probably gonna have to buy a VCR. Shit.
Brock's just been looking at his land. He doesn't even know that DVD became a thing. He's just
Right.
been. So I don't know. Well, is Mr. Ozzy ready?
No, he hasn't. He hasn't delayed himself on me. So
Okay. Cool. We can hang out
can-
a little bit longer. I do want you to ask him why he fucked Cody over.
okay.
That needs to happen.
All right. Well, on that, we should probably get out of here.
All right. So, guys, be sure if you're a patron, check out. We're getting deep into the Femme Fatales now. So it all starts at
Season 2?
Season 2.
Just premiered this past Friday. So every Friday, we'll talk about the series.
Absolutely. Patreon.com/FleshWound Features. That all starts at just $1. Be sure to join the free Discord. Links always in the chats. In the comment section. And
Description.
thank you. Description. Whatever. I'm sorry. I'm ready. I need a snack. Chewy, thank you for being here. And what do we got coming up next? We'll be live next on Wednesday, I believe.
Well, next we have Farce tomorrow.
Ooh, what do you got tomorrow on Farce?
Sour grapes.
Oh, okay. I have to do that description for you. Okay, sweet. That one I'm trying to remember. I know I saw it. Like it
Larry
played on.
David. It's the one where, well, we'll talk about that off. Find out tomorrow.
It always played a lot like on HBO and Stars and got a lot of play back in the day. So check that out. And on that note, goodbye. Come again.